Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hand of Fate. I'm Nye.
Now let us see how you fare against the Queen.
Which queen? We have a couple of queens. Actually, we're running out, because all we have left, we have the Queen of Scales, the King of Plague, and the King of Scales. So we're running out of guys. It's kind of surprising. It is said that if you destroy a queen's totem, its spell will be broken and any surrounding lizards will be damaged. It is not known whether anyone has successfully achieved this. So this one adds cursed luck, so apparently we're going to have 2 of them. It adds 2 bad fortune and 4 lost in swamp. At least I'm not lost in space.
The great dragon queens of the lizard people are the fiercest warlords and generals.
The girls are better than the guys, is what he's saying. These decks are getting really big, guys. Okay, so let's throw in Frostfang, because we know that she's going to be weak against it. I guess we're going to pull out Undead Bane, because we just flat don't need it. Skeleton King's Sword, certainly going in. I have no idea what it does, but Skeleton King's Shield, Mithril's going in, definitely. Skeleton King's Helm. We're going to go ahead and get rid of... Let's see. What's the Healer's Ring do again? Whenever the player receives healing, they gain +1 gold. Yeah, we're going to get rid of that. We'll pick up Spiritual Healing. The Ring of Justice, using weapon abilities causes the player to be fully healed. We can get rid of that in favor of the Golden Ring of Pain. I can get rid of... Well, no. We're going to get rid of Feathered Ice and instead throw an Inferno Potion. I really kind of like Fate's Folly right now because of just the survival last episode depended on Fate's Folly giving us that health at the very end. We'll go ahead and drop Healing Cap, and then we'll throw in Assassin's Greed. And I think that will do good for an equipment deck. For our encounter deck, so we got some fun. So Golem Hunting Party is stuck. Can't get rid of it. So we're just going to go ahead and throw in these 3. That'll catch us up, and we're good to go. It's time to go back to the Queen of Scales.
You will find very little success in the Queen's domain.
If you say so.
Fate itself turns against you here.
Yeah, because, it's not as if I've already had problems lately. I already have cursed luck. Do I have 2 of them? Is that what you're telling me? Look at all them shops. It's going to be a long dungeon. You can be almost guaranteed of that. Deal 'em. Let's see it. There's 1 deck, 2 deck. That monster deck is getting pretty big. Okay. So I get to know that my shop's right there. I'm not sure why I learned that.
None have taken before. Do you appreciate what I have built?
You're asking this again?
Do you understand the elegance of the systems I have forged?
Do I seriously have 2 of those? I have 2 of them? Oh, God. Okay, so there's a shop right there. We're going to go down to Marketplace. Okay.
Not a good day to be in Stiegel. So few are.
You arrive at the town of Stiegel on market day. The market vendors are buying food today. You may offer some food, but the amount of gold you will receive for it is not guaranteed. Let's go ahead and sell half our food and see what happens. You place half your food in a sack brought by one of the vendors and stand back to await the end of the day's trading. We get the token. A man approaches you with a chest containing the gold paid for your food. There's some success and some failure. Okay. Got success there. You open the chest to discover some gold, 2 gold gain cards, including something I don't get any gold from at all, and 15 gold.
1 more piece of the puzzle for you.
So, not exactly a good result, but hey, token is token. That's going to be the exit. Maze of Traps and Cave Rescue are up there, so we definitely want to go in that direction.
1 more step down.
Except apparently I press buttons when I'm not supposed to.
Another set of stairs.
Okay. I don't know what's causing that effect. What do I have?
Where you sit now.
Really?
The game, though. The game is very different. I doubt even I would have reached this point.
Interesting. And also, I did just notice that the surroundings, the cathedral that we're in has grown darker. We're playing this all in 1 day, it feels like. So we have an axe. We have medium armor. We just have the Warlorm helm. We have a shield. So we have 2 rings. This must be our upgrade. So the Ring of Hindsight, all encounter cards are revealed upon reaching the next stairs. We must have had this for a while, and I just never noticed it. It must have been one of our upgrades. And the Merchant's Ring, all shops are revealed when entering a new region. Okay, so I just didn't notice those rings to begin with. So, yeah, last floor was my fault. I just pressed the wrong button. I was trying to speed through the dialogue. Demon Trader, but we don't have any blessings. Devil's Carnival. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go and,
All sorts of terrible things live in caves.
we're going to go through all of this, and we're going to go straight to warning signs. I've been kind of avoiding it for a while because warning signs sucks, but let's go do it now.
Everywhere you go, your steps are dogged by death. Even now.
You come across a narrow valley. Several dead adventurers lie under piles of stones before you. Don't bother trying to reach the treasure hidden in those valleys, stranger, says an old man. Those fools tried. Look what happened to them. Let's do it anyways. The old man sighs, but then says, good luck, you're gonna need it. You set off through the valley at a run. Soon you hear the distinctive calls of hill giants far above you. They begin to throw rocks down at you. Oh, God. Okay. Huge failure. You're hit repeatedly by large rocks. 5 pain cards. Lose 5 max health.
Nasty.
Lose 50% max health. Lose 5 max health. Lose 15 max health. Lose 15 max health.
Now.
Oh, wow.
Survival will require near perfection in all things.
That was terrible. You hear the giants calling out to each other excitedly. Seems you're providing fine sport for them today. Yeah, I don't get to back out of this. Ever.
Choose from these options.
Success. Another volley of rocks narrowly misses you. You see the entrance to a small cave up ahead. Gotta do it again. Failure. Well, that's death. The impact of several final rocks almost knock you to the ground as you dive headfirst into the cave. 4 pain cards, including lose 5 max health.
How unpleasant.
Lose 10 max health. Lose 30% max health. Lose 10 max health. we have 1 health. Just 1. I'm gonna die before I... Wow. In the dim light of the cave, you discover a chest of gold and a worn but finely crafted cap. You take it with you to have it identified. 5 gold gain cards. 15 gold. 7 gold. 3 gold. 40 gold. Okay, that's a little bit better. 3 gold.
I'm sure you are grateful for that.
Outside, the hill giants seem to be fighting amongst themselves. Although the occasional stone or injured giant falls from above, you manage to leave the valley without further injury. You return to the barren land to commune once more with the ancient god. You have succeeded, the god speaks, but your journey is not done yet. Bring to me the disciples' ring. It lies in a crypt long since sealed to contain the evil within. Find it if you will, and bring it to me. Suddenly it withdraws to its own realm, leaving you breathless and alone. Token. There's no reason I should be alive. Was a traveling jeweler. Let's just see what he has. We only have 2 food and 1 health. I don't imagine this run's going to be lasting much longer. What do you have? Ring of Enlightenment. If the player sells this ring, they receive plus 50 gold for each blessing they possess, and all blessings are lost. Lovely. Spiritual Healing. Whenever the player is healed, receive plus 1 health per blessing. And Arrow Cutter. During combat, press right bumper to summon a magical shield that stops arrows and other range attacks. I kind of want Mercenary Contract, but it's not really worth it. Do you have... Okay. We're going to take one more step, and we're going to go up. And the reason we're going to do that is I'm hoping for a better haul from food from the Traveling Tinker. Maybe some better... Oh, it's an ambush. Oh, okay, well. That's a thing that's happening. This is probably going to kill me. Any hit I take in this fight means I'm dead. Okay, that should be that guy dead. Okay, you just jump into traps. Okay, I'm gonna be over here. Just away from this. So I don't want to deal with this guy. Like, he's right behind some traps. I want to kill him this way. great. I need to be away from this. Oh god, that stuff's right there. I'm not liking this. I'm not liking anything about what's going on here. Come on, get killed by the traps, please. Whew, we're still alive. Don't ask me why we're still alive. We're still alive. Oh god, this run. This run. You search the bodies but find nothing. Fine. Fine, whatever. Okay. What do you have? Explorer's Helmet, Mortal Whimsy. This weapon randomly takes the properties of a different weapon each combat. Berserker Armor, which is not useful to us. Huge Hammer. As you string together consecutive attacks, you do greatly increased damage. I think I really want the Mortal Whimsy, honestly. So we're going to go ahead and buy that to replace our axe.
Why have just one weapon when you can have them all?
We're going to buy a bunch of food. And we're going to move on. And hopefully we're not going to die. No promises. You don't want to go to the demon because I'll just die. He'll just kill me for not having any blessings.
Caverns. One cannot hope to find adventure without a little delving.
Okay, so that's the traveling healer, which is not all that helpful. But that helpful priest is kind of helpful.
Like all the rest.
Sorry, I don't have the money to do anything for you. Local peasant, I'm sorry, I don't have the food to help you. I have no food, I'm sorry. I'm probably gonna die. Golem hunting party. Yep, I'm dead.
Will you undo the damage you have done?
Defeat this challenge 3 times in one session to remove it from your deck. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. We draw one card.
For life, animated by its desire to respond to the threats of man.
Okay, I'm dead. That's death. 1 health pain card, which lose 15 health. That just killed me. Unfortunately, that's death. That really sucks. Blood stains the ground beneath your corpse.
Of the lizard men. My piece takes yours, and the battle is ended. Try again.
I don't know why the battle keeps going. For trading in the marketplace, you receive 5 food and a merchant's favor. For looting the Valley of the Hill Giants, you receive Eye of the Storm, Plunderer's Cap, and Warlord 2. So, I mean,
How empty my cabinet looks now.
That was a death based entirely on the decision to go and deal with the
The queen is elegant and deadly.
Like, that's entirely based on going and doing what we did. Like, that's an entire thing based on that. There was no other choice that was going to happen. But no matter what, I think, we probably would have had to deal with that at some point anyways. So, I tried. That's kind of the best I can say about it. Okay, anything I want to get rid of? Devil's Carnival. We'll take, I guess we'll put the Crucible back in, because it's not bad. I want to get rid of Surprise Portal. We can put in Strange in the Shadows. It's a good way to gain money. I think that'll do. Yeah, I mean, that death was going to happen probably no matter what. I'm just amazed that we got screwed so badly and how much health we actually lost. And a lot of that definitely has to do with the fact that there were so many just giant pain cards and the fact that we have 2 Cursed Luck in the deck right now. Maybe not necessarily the best time to go for that, but...
to tell your fortune.
Okay, Wandering Minstrels.
The fortune teller is at their most base and despicable when they begin to believe
request a
their
song.
own lies.
Pay him half my food.
Of course.
And gain nothing out of it. Okay.
My powers are
Charity
genuine.
3, someone else who wants my food. Like, everybody wants my food today. The way you really deal with Wandering Minstrels is you give them money, but I don't have any money. We get a free blessing. Headman's Blessing, we gain 3 health for every axe kill.
Are too good for the
We're losing a lot of food really early, so I'm going to hope we can get it back from some of these cards. Merchant's Favor.
Another chance to discover what your heart truly desires.
Whilst browsing the wares at a trading post, you're approached by the proprietor. You look like a trustworthy sort. I'm in debt to an acquaintance in Oranshire. He is holding some items of my collateral. If you deliver this gold to him, an item of equipment can be yours as payment. Okay, we'll do that. The shopkeeper makes sure the other customers have gone before lifting a floorboard and taking out a small wooden chest. You have my thanks. Please make sure all of the money makes it there safely. It's 100 gold plus heavy burden. After 5 steps, player loses 50% max health.
That ends your quest.
Beware of thieves and bandits on the way and stay out of the taverns. So it adds return policy, which should be the next card, so we don't have to worry about it too much. There we go.
Again, a token is at stake.
Ah, you like the fellow that's carrying payment for my friend across the veil. Let's fess up and hand over the 100 gold. And we should get a free item. You can claim a piece of the gear I was holding as collateral. Scorching Zeal, Mithril, or Life Slim. Mithril is probably going to be the one we want. It's heavy armor with no speed
Armor
penalty.
like this was exotic in my day. I imagine it is positively unheard of in yours.
The other option is Life Slim, which says that we can press left bumper to inflict a curse of weakening on enemies close to me. We can strike a cursed enemy for bonus damage, but this removes the curse. We're going to go with Mithril, because heavy armor at no penalty is amazing.
Immaculate metal and worked to perfection. A fine garb indeed.
I sent a food delivery to a distant trading post, but have received no word of it. Perhaps you will cross paths with the merchant I sent and lend a hand. We get our token. Unfortunately, no food out of it, though. Still, Mithril's pretty good, and hopefully that's going to help us in the future.
Into the subterranean.
So now we're looking for food. So we know that's call for the priest, so we know there's no food here.
All games are about power.
And we still have no money.
The acquiring of
Okay,
power,
Crucible.
the retaining of power, and most importantly, the use of power.
So hopefully we'll be able to get the majority of our health back in these combats here. That should be good stuff. Should get more, as I said, should be able to get the majority of our health back. Nope, you don't get to do it. And then hopefully get enough money to be able to actually get food from the shop that we just passed. And maybe more. Maybe we'll be able to get a blessing out of it. We're gonna go on for we're gonna do the lava golem. Oh. Apparently I have to choose 2 now. Who'd have thunk it? Should've gone for the mages. Lava golem's gonna be a pain in the ass to take care of in these close quarters. Nope. I forget. I think lava golems can actually hit allies. Yeah. I want to get away from that. Get away from that. Unfortunately, those guys can't seem to be blocked. Okay, apparently he can't do the backward swing that he could in beta, which is good, so he's a lot less annoying to fight. Of course, he's not hitting them the way I want him to. We're taking a lot of damage off the lines that were just drawn. Come on. Get away from that. There we go. So let's use him to deal damage to them. Good. Ah, excellent. That didn't do too badly. We did lose a little bit more health than I would have liked, but, you know, you're facing 1 lava golem plus 3 mages in a very small area. It's not going to go well. 1 monster card plus 1 monster card, so 2 of dust plus a 2 of dust. Very, very easy fight. Should be easy life gain. Block that. This should be, again, pretty easy life gain here. Just start headsmanning these guys. Losing my combo because I'm just kind of flailing wildly. But I think that's a little bit better than not doing so. Your mileage may vary. I think actually the money we gain off this is dependent on how hard are the enemies we choose. Yeah, 1 gold gain card. 30 gold isn't bad, so we'll go for the call for the priest. We're definitely going to approach the shop. Definitely just going to buy food and just go with it.
An opportunity to eat.
And he has the good food gain card. Which, I mean, it's relative, but he gets the food gain card that actually gives me a decent amount of bang for my buck. So that should be fine. What we got going on here? Maze of traps. Of course, we're going to enter the cave. I don't really have much of a choice otherwise, but the good news is with Mithril, we're going to take a lot less damage if I do take damage, and we're going to do so much more than that. Oh, come on. I mean, if I just take damage for no reason, it doesn't really help, but... But we don't have to take damage for no reason. Just run across that stuff. Just run across that stuff. We're fast enough that we can just sprint through it. And if we do take damage, it's going to be, like, very, very little damage because of the Mithril armor. So that ended up working out pretty well. 3 gain cards, including an armory. I'll take the huge hammer. Definitely. We're not going to gain the health bonuses, but it will do more damage. Draw another free equipment, including Scavenger's Hap, which we will carry. So it's going to get us more food. Okay. What do we got going on here? Got a Demon Trader up there, but I don't actually have a blessing to give him, so it just deals damage. So we're just going to take the ferry boat. Okay, what do we have here? So there's a Traveling Mage to our left, which means I'm going to go to the right, I think. Stranger in the Shadows.
Pushing you into the plague before you were prepared.
I definitely will do this twice. Oh, so there's a chance for failure now. That's interesting. Okay. That's about all I think I'm going to do. Desert Cult. This is a different one.
Nothing speaks truth like blood.
We've seen this before, but I screwed it up last time. In a forgotten desert temple, you stumble upon a cult performing a summoning. The cult leader standing before an ancient altar demands a blood sacrifice. Sure, we'll do that. We're going to take 2 pain cards. We're going to lose 30% max health. Great. Lose 50% max health. Wonderful. He collects your blood in a chalice and murmurs, "May the Dark Ones bless you." Gain a blessing. Lizard Eater.
The gods look upon you favorably.
The ceremony concludes hours later, and the various hooded members turn and walk away. Left alone, search the area, get an equipment card and a token.
What sort
it's
of
useless.
man would trade the blessing of the gods for material wealth?
Okay, what's here? Lost in Swamp.
Lost, without a clue. This is a chance to learn how valuable your equipment can be in the right circumstances.
You become lost in a swamp. In all directions, you see nothing but murky water, twisted trees, and mist. The smell is appalling. You hear muffled movement, can just make out a humanoid figure in the mist beckoning to you. We're going to approach the figure. You splash the murky water towards the shape. As you approach, you make out the figure of a cloaked man. He suddenly leaps forward as other men spring from behind the trees. 3 of dust, 4 of dust. Meh. Not really worried about this. It's raining this time. I mean, with the whole Mithril that we have, the amount of damage that we can block and mitigate in general is just so good. And then add to the fact that we have the hammer that just says no to everybody around us like that, and all of a sudden we become just the biggest thing on 2 legs. Unfortunately, we don't attack quite as fast as we used to with the axe, so, you know, that's something to consider. But the damage that we deal is definitely worth it. We ended up taking 3 damage during the entire fight against 7 people. So, you know, reasons things. I would prefer not to be at 30 health, but... We got a single gain card, gain 15 health, which doesn't really matter much.
but it is only a momentary respite.
The dank, misty forest that surrounds you is eerily quiet as you struggle through the fetid waters. Let's attempt to find a way out of the swamp. Oh, this could go badly. Failure. You wander through the mist for a day, but find yourself no closer to finding a way out. Let's do it again.
A choice. Select
Huge failure. The creatures of the swamp discover you as you continue to search for a way out of the mist. 2 more monster cars, 6 of sails, and a plague queen. So I'm not really much worried about much here because we will gain food out of the we're gonna try to kill the queen herself. Oh, we're gonna dodge that. See if we can kill the queen. Come on. I'm trying to do my hammer smash here, and the game is just saying no, and I just get killed by a burning thing. Oh, we're just having bad luck today. That 50% health loss is just so ridiculous.
I cannot help you now. Another of my servants fulfills his duties. Petty treasures retrieved from death and disaster.
Yeah, my death. We're finally reaching a point where life is becoming hard. For donating food for the orphans, you receive gain 25 health, holy ring, and charity 4. So there's more. They keep going. For delivering the gold to Oranger, you receive food wagon. For participating in a desert cult ceremony, you receive gain 10 max health, skull cap of prophecy, and desert of the damned. Okay, folks, I'm going to take a break before I continue working on this. We will beat this dealer. Like, it's gonna happen. But, we need a little bit more luck. I'll see you guys next time.